Digestive symptoms to help you feel better. 6 digestive symptoms, the power of nature. Iberogast.
Don't move.
He's about to code.
So Anna is on the Behind the Table podcast today, the fabulous Brian Tedder's podcast. There he is. Nice to him. I love Brian. He's a great guy. Have a great day, everyone, and take a little time to enjoy The View.
This is ABC 7 News at Noon.
5 people charged in connection with the death of a Corinth man last fall were in court. Good afternoon, I'm Susan Farley. A citizens' initiative that would require a person to show a photo ID to vote has been found valid, and we'll head to the basketball tournament for a live report on what's happening. Thank you for joining us. We'll have more on these and other stories coming up. First, let's check in with meteorologist Devin Biggs. Devin?
Hey Susan, happy Thursday afternoon. Your first weather forecast brought to you by Renewal by Anderson of Greater Maine. We invite you to give us a call regarding your project and experience the Renewal by Anderson difference. Alrighty, here we go. Small crowd advisory up along the coast, and that will last until about 6 p.m. on Friday. We will have gusty winds moving in, which will cause the surf to get active yet again. Meanwhile, here's where the low temperatures landed this morning. Bangor being the cool spot at around 2 below this morning. Farther off towards the north, temperatures were not as bad, and even to the east, not too bad either. Otherwise, not a lot of cloud cover at the moment, but overall, we'll see a little bit more cloud cover moving in as the day progresses on. There's some activity further down to the south over the ocean. This will stay away from us. A little bit more energy off toward the west, which will help to send those clouds in our direction. So we will have increasing clouds for us today. Otherwise, we are dry with a mostly cloudy sky tonight. Once we head towards your Friday, the clouds will be breaking up. Some gusty winds to watch out for. Not so much today, but increasing tonight and parts of tomorrow, getting close to 20, maybe 30 miles per hour at times. So overall for today, we have upper 20s, increasing clouds, north wind getting up to about 5 to 10 miles per hour. Overnight tonight, we have 16 degrees, mostly cloudy and breezy, north wind getting up to about 25 miles per hour. Hourly forecast for the rest of the afternoon period showing that mostly cloudy sky with temperatures overall in the 20s. Your full 5-day forecast is coming up. Susan?
Thank you, Devin. A Waldo County teen accused of shooting and killing a Brooks man in May 2022 was back in court this morning. 19-year-old Attilio Delgado pleaded not guilty to intentional and knowing murder in the shooting death of James Clooney. Although Delgado was 16 at the time of the alleged crime, Maine's highest court ruled in December that he will be tried as an adult. He remains held without bail at the Waldo County Correctional Facility. A trial date has not yet been set. 5 people charged in connection with the death of a Corinth man last fall were in court on Wednesday. They all pleaded not guilty to the charges against them. The body of 27-year-old Dylan Caruso was found in a wooded area of Exeter in October. He hadn't been seen since late September when he was in Bangor. The medical examiner's office ruled his death a homicide. 32-year-old Holden Melvin of Charleston is charged with felony murder and hindering apprehension. 36-year-old Kenneth Creamer of Exeter is charged with intentional or knowing murder and aggravated drug trafficking. 31-year-old Dylan Boyce of Exeter is charged with intentional or knowing murder and tampering with a witness or informant. 31-year-old Dylan Belanger of Corinth and 38-year-old Samantha McCullough of Bangor are charged with hindering apprehension and tampering with a witness or informant. All 5 will be back in court in June. Maine State Police are investigating a death in Reedfield. Spokesperson Shannon Moss says just after 10 Wednesday morning, a 911 caller reported an incident at a home on the Giles Road. Moss says when troopers arrived, they discovered an adult female dead outside the home and an adult injured female inside. The injured woman was taken to Central Maine Medical Center in Lewiston, where she's listed in critical condition. Moss says a man fled the scene and was taken into custody a short distance away. He was taken to Maine General Hospital in Augusta for an evaluation. Moss says the 3 people involved were related and there is no danger to the public. Detectives and evidence response technicians are investigating the circumstances surrounding that incident. The Milo Police Department is searching for a suspect in a string of car burglaries. A post on the police department's Facebook page says the burglaries happened Wednesday night in the Derby area, specifically around 1st or 2nd Street. They're asking anyone with cameras to check them as they are trying to identify the subject on your screen. They also advise people in the area to check their cars to make sure they are not victims. Anyone with information is asked to call their dispatch center at 564-3304. With less than a week until House District 24's special election, our Alex Schley sat down with the candidates to hear more about their priorities and plans if they are elected.
In next Tuesday's House special election, voters will choose between two well-known Bangor residents, Sean Faircloth and Carolyn Fish. The winner will represent District 24, which includes part of Bangor, Brewer, Orono, and all of WVII. The seat was vacated in December by Democratic Representative Joe Perry, who was selected by the Maine legislature to serve as the state's treasurer. Both Faircloth and Fish say they decided to run because they believe they can make a difference. Faircloth says his track record speaks for itself, pointing to his decades of experience serving as both a state senator and the mayor of Bangor.
A lot of times politicians talk and promise, big, lofty promises. I prefer to say, look at my record, see what I've done. If you like it, vote for me.
At the top of his agenda, Faircloth says, is economic development.
I think we need to attract new people to this region, to be entrepreneurs and build new businesses.
Fish is currently on the Bangor City Council. She says while she's running as a Republican, if elected, she'll vote based on what she feels is best for the people, regardless of party lines.
We need to know where to prioritize our attention on that spending so that we're not leaving the vulnerable behind, but we're not also leaving the hardworking Mainer behind.
At the top of Fish's agenda, heightened fiscal responsibility.
Come to terms for the things that need to get done and not waste time and money.
Our Augusta correspondent Corey Bouchard says the special election results could alter the dynamic of things at the state's capital.
Democrats started the 132nd legislature with one of the tightest margins of majority in recent history, just 3 votes. Now, Democrats are fighting to keep that majority.
For more information on the election or either candidate, go to our website, foxbangor.com. In Bangor, Alex Schley for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
The Hancock County Bar Harbor Airport is moving forward with a multi-million-dollar project despite concerns from airport officials over obtaining federal grant money. In their latest meeting, the Hancock County Commissioners approved a motion for the airport to build a new snow removal equipment building. According to the airport's manager, they are in dire need of a larger facility that can properly house all of their equipment and protect it from the elements. According to Commissioner William Clark, the airport has been approved for the Airport Infrastructure Grant, which is intended to almost completely fund the project. However, the airport's manager is concerned about putting Hancock County at financial risk as they have not yet received the funding.
Worst case scenario, we don't get it. Now we've done $1 million worth of work that we're going to have to pay for ourselves. The airport manager has funds to cover that if that happens, and he has told us that no matter what happens, it might take time, but we're going to finish this project somehow. So it's not going to be wasted work or wasted money.
Commissioner Clark says this project has already been in the works for 15 years. It is unclear when the airport intends to begin construction. The deadline is fast approaching for Mainers to get their real IDs in order to fly. Our Augusta reporter Corey Bouchard got an update on how many Mainers have already gotten theirs.
So just over 25% of Mainers now have a real ID. That's just over 300,000 Mainers with a document that will get them on a plane or in a federal building come the deadline from the federal government.
Secretary of State Shanna Bellows is the head of Maine's Bureau of Motor Vehicles. She says that 3/4 of all Mainers have yet to opt for the Real ID, like one person that we spoke to. Gotten your Real ID card?
No, didn't even know anything about it.
Secretary Bellows adds that one barrier that could be hindering the process is the paperwork needed to prove your citizenship and additional documentation for any name changes.
You have to help us connect the dots. So if you've changed your name since birth and you have a marriage certificate or a divorce decree or other legal documents that show those dots, we need to be able to see them. So the number one problem that we have when people come to get a Real ID and are denied is that proof of identity, that proof of legal name, and proof of residency.
Others we spoke to who got their Real ID said as long as you were prepared, the process was easy.
Yes, actually, I just got it in the mail yesterday. It was an easy process. I made an appointment, went down, picked it up, and 2 weeks later I got it in the mail.
Real quick. All you had to do was bring in the documentation, and they were very friendly.
It was smooth, no problem.
Secretary Bellows says if you don't have a real ID and you plan to travel by air after May 7th, you'll need to show a passport, passport card, or other form of federal ID in order to get through TSA. In Augusta, I'm Corey Bouchard for ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
Coming up on ABC 7 News at noon, parents and athletes are fired up about alleged unsportsmanlike conduct happening at a local school. We've got details when we return.
I bought the sales pitch, take an abortion pill, and magically I would be unpregnant. I didn't know I'd have to take 2 different types of pills, that I would abort at any time, in my car, at work, that I would have to dispose of my aborted baby's body on my own. It haunts me. Don't make the same mistake I did.
With winter upon us, you'll want to feel safe on the road. So take action right now by heading to your Toyota all-wheel drive headquarters for our Washington's Birthday Sales Event, where you could get $4.99 for $60 on an adventure-seeking all-wheel drive RAV4 with a ready-to-impress interior. Plus, get 2 years no-cost maintenance. Hurry in and save on a vehicle from the longest-lasting brand, Toyota. See your New England Toyota dealer for all-wheel drive headquarters. Toyota, let's go places.
Congratulations to everyone that advanced to the tournament this year from K&M Auto Repair in Holden. Good luck to all the teams from Lincoln Maine Federal Credit Union. E.L. Shea Builders and Engineers would like to wish good luck to Ellsworth in the tournament.
We've got a 100-year-old company here, and it's because of the service, the quality, and the experience. It gets done right.
I think we've been doing it for so long. The only thing that we do, that when we walk into a room, we automatically know how to treat that window. We can take any product that the customer's looking for and make it work in just about any situation that they present us with. So
there's no reason to be overwhelmed. No. We can help you through it.
We're not going anywhere. We've been around for 100 years.
Hank's Husqvarna is your trusted full-line Husqvarna dealer, offering you everything you need for your outdoor projects. From high-performance lawn tractors and zero-turn mowers to chainsaws, trimmers, battery-powered and powerful snowblowers, we have just what you need. Every piece of equipment is fully set up, serviced, and ready for use by our certified Husqvarna technician. And all sales are backed by our in-house Husqvarna warranty. For parts, service, or new equipment sales, make your way to Hank's Husqvarna in Carmel or Newport.
You're watching ABC 7 Bangor.
The basketball tournament is in full swing at the Cross Insurance Center in Bangor. That's where we find our Jack Webb, who's spending a lot of time there lately. Jack?
Yeah, Susan, certainly a lot of time. I was down in Augusta last night, and we kicked it off this morning with Central Aroostook and Katahdin battling for a spot in the Class D regional final. Katahdin pulled away at the end after these teams went back and forth in the fourth quarter. On the court behind me right now, we have Bangor Christian, not John Babs, Bangor Christian taking on Skank in a highly anticipated matchup. Bangor Christian, defending state champions in Class D, against a Skank team that was a #1 seed and ran through Class D North. We're actually going to try to do this a little bit better today. We're going to try to bring you in here to the action. There's a minute 13 left. Skank is up 2 points, 21-19, and you've got Skank at the free throw line. This one should be an extremely exciting game, and it's going to come down to the wire, Susan.
Thank you, Jack. For the last 20 years, folks have turned their radio dial to 1370 WDEA to listen to one man entertain, inform, and bring to life every moment of the Maine High School basketball tournament. Our Doug Banks has the story.
February at the Cross Insurance Center.
This is only 2 tickets.
It's the setting for a time capsule only found in cherished memories. In a symphony of moments that is the Maine High School basketball tournament, there's a beloved narrator. on AM 1370 WDEA.
Welcome back to the Cross Insurance Center here in Bangor. As we
For
get
nearly
ready.
20 years, Chris Popper has been the voice of both the Ellsworth Eagles and the Mount Desert Island Trojans.
And I'm camped out here all week during the tournament.
In a Saturday afternoon quarterfinal matchup,
4 versus 5, we're ready to go.
his two teams went to battle.
Well, I hate to see either team lose because I cover them all season long.
As green and maroon clash on the hardwood. Those two colors can be found stitched together on Popper's custom-made corduroy, proudly worn for every Trojan Eagle matchup to both appease fans and to express respect between two rival schools.
About 4 or 5 years ago, my wife and I, we bought a green shirt and we got a maroon shirt, and we took it to the seamstress and said, can you rip it apart and make it into a green and maroon shirt? And sure enough, she did.
He's just an overall big supporter of all things Hancock County, all schools, and it's a wonderful thing. Just an overall great human being.
Good. Oh my, 41 all, 8 seconds.
Late in the game, with the score closer than the seconds left on the clock,
Shot up. Oh, they're going to call a foul.
tourney dreams were on the line.
First shot up is good with 3.7 seconds left to go. Shot up is no good. Tozier with it to Hamp. Hamp's shot is no good, and Ellsworth wins 42-41.
As the needle between triumph and agony sways with every swish of the net, those who tune their dial to 1370 will find Popper in the game he cherishes.
I love to see the effort. I love to see the crowds. You can never tell what's going to happen in the game. You may think you know, but it's all up to the kids.
In Bangor,
talk to you soon.
Doug Banks, ABC 7, and Fox 22 News.
Wrestlers and parents from Ellsworth High School are speaking out against unsportsmanlike conduct they say has greatly impacted their season. Grace Blanchard shares more.
It's wrong. Our coaches need our support as much as our children do.
Parents and athletes are fired up about alleged unsportsmanlike conduct happening off the mat this wrestling season at Ellsworth High School.
Harassing athletic directors, other officials, is not acceptable and needs to stop.
Multiple people took to the podium during the latest school board meeting to express their frustrations over what is being described as harassment and poor sportsmanship among parents, much of which they say has been directed at the team's coaching staff.
The constant attack on our coach has resulted in a public argument which added stress to us athletes, and now the resigning of one of our coaches who we love.
We reached out to the superintendent's office, but nobody was available for comment. We've spoken to multiple parents off camera who say this is an unfortunate situation that is happening at the expense of the players and their coach.
A group of guys who wants to see us work hard and be successful. It is a shame that we have lost that due to adults behaving poorly, and should not be our legacy.
In Ellsworth, Grace Blanchard, ABC 7 and Fox 22 News.
After the break, hot flashes and night sweats can be a part of menopause, but it can also mean something more. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Tony Hafford from TC Hafford Basement Systems, the all things basement-y company. Basement waterproofing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. Since 1991, over 15,000 Maine homeowners have trusted TC Hafford Basement Systems to fix their basements. Call TC Hafford Basement Systems today for all things basement-y.
Don't cry, don't whine. Get yours where I got mine. At BB's Tattoo Company, 262 Moosehead Trail, Newport.
Hello, this is George Whelan with Down East Direct Cremation.
Now, anytime, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year, from the comfort of your desktop or the convenience of your mobile device, you can summon transport and arrange a simple, affordable, respectful, Down East direct cremation for your deceased loved one. Just by using the button exclusively at downeastdirectcremation.com. All you need is the location address of the person who has died, their vital statistics information, a valid credit card for payment, and that's it. No need to pick up the telephone, no need to answer a bunch of questions, no need to come into the store, and it's still just $9.75 complete. It's so easy, even I can do it. For more information, visit us at downeastdirectcremation.com or call us at 207-225-5332. Simple, affordable, respectful. The button, only at downeastdirectcremation.com.
Here at Twin City Tire and Service, you will be working with industry professionals. We have ASE certified master technicians and certified tire and lube technicians. If we need your vehicle for a duration of time, we offer a complimentary shuttle service and can even offer a loaner vehicle. Being a client at Twin City Tire and Service means that we will treat you right. This includes a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on mechanical repairs. We also provide you with 1 year of complimentary roadside assistance. Come see us today at Twin City Tire and Service in Bruce.
The latest now on President Trump and Elon Musk's drive to slash the federal government. The IRS and the Pentagon are facing layoffs. ABC's Rachel Scott has the story.
Overnight in Miami, President Trump praising billionaire Elon Musk and his efforts to slash the federal workforce.
He's a very serious person, and he's a very high IQ people. You know, I like high IQ people.
The administration showing no signs of slowing down. At the IRS, sources say more than 6,000 probationary workers across the country are expected to be laid off beginning today, right as tax season gets underway. And at the Pentagon, sources tell ABC News Secretary Pete Hegseth is preparing to fire or remove a series of top generals and senior officials, a list of their names already circulating among Republicans on Capitol Hill. The big question doesn't include the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, C.Q. Brown. Hegseth once said Brown had to go, but on the secretary's first day in charge, he held back.
Staff and other members of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Standing with it right now. Look forward to working with them.
The Pentagon now moving forward with an 8% cut, roughly $50 billion, that the agency says will be redirected toward other defense priorities. The layoffs already impacting those who have served. 1,000 workers fired from the Department of Veteran Affairs. Andrew Lennox, who served as a Marine in Iraq, Afghanistan, and Syria, was just fired from his job at the VA in Ann Arbor, Michigan.
You spend 10 years trying to, again, defend the country and what we stand for as far as like honesty, integrity, and, justice. And then we come back and you get copy and pasted in the same email with 10,000 other people about your performance.
Meanwhile, the Trump administration is facing a series of legal challenges, including over his push to end birthright citizenship. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals denying an emergency request overnight from the Justice Department to lift the block on the executive order. In a concurring decision, Judge Daniel Joe Forrest, who Trump nominated, writing, deciding important substantive issues on 1 week's notice turns our usual decision-making process on its head.
Having hot flashes and night sweats can be part of symptoms going through menopause. It can also mean that you're at higher risk for heart problems. ABC's Jacqueline Lee has more.
The American Heart Association says that heart disease is the leading cause of death for women, even more so than breast cancer. During menopause, hormonal changes and weight gain can have a big effect on heart health. In fact, 1 in 4 women may have irregular heart rhythms, and those who go through menopause early face a 40% higher risk of heart disease. That's why recognizing these risks early is so important. Since many women live nearly half their lives after menopause, paying attention to heart health is essential. This means eating right, exercising, and getting regular medical checkups. With this Medical Minute, I'm Jacqueline Lee.
When we return, Devin Biggs has your 5-day forecast.
Tired of waiting for the power company to restore your power? Call Ideal Energy Solutions. Let Ideal Energy Solutions install a Generac automatic standby generator and bring the power back instantly. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
You
bought your Toyota because Toyota is the longest-lasting brand. You put your trust in Toyota's reputation for quality. Now put your trust in Toyota-trained certified technicians who install genuine Toyota parts to help keep your Toyota a Toyota. Get your Toyota ready for the year's coldest and harshest weather. See your New England Toyota dealer for affordable service offers. Trust the experts at Toyota Service Centers and keep your Toyota a Toyota.
Downey's Community Hospital in Machias would like to congratulate the Machias boys and girls basketball teams and all the other teams that are heading to Bangor to play in the tournaments. Go Bulldogs! To all the teams, good luck in the tournament. Make sure to maintain good alignment on defense and crack the zone on offense. Lincoln Power Sports would like to say good luck to all the teams this year in the tournament.
Whether you can pinpoint the problem or can't quite put your finger on it, the friendly professionals from Coastal Auto Parts can help point you in the right direction with Maine's largest network of parts. You can trust your vehicle will have what it needs to get you to the moments that matter most. Because Napa knows the keys to a winning team. And with 30 locations in Maine, Coastal Auto Parts helps keep our communities running. Team up together with the fuel that keeps us firing on all cylinders. Coastal Auto Parts is owned and operated by a Maine family that cares.
If you're looking to make the switch to heat pumps for your home or office, call Ideal Energy Solutions. Ideal Energy Solutions is ready to help you save energy with a new heat pump today. Don't settle for less than ideal. Go with Ideal Energy Solutions. Call today.
Welcome back. Let's check your full forecast with Devin Biggs. Devin?
Alrighty, Susan, thank you very much. Your full weather forecast brought to you by the Furniture Gallery. Make your house a home and shop for your living room needs at the Furniture Gallery. The Furniture Gallery is a Maine family-owned company with locations in Augusta, Bangor, and Windham. Here we go. We have small crowd advisories that are up until 6 p.m. Friday evening, as we are going to be watching for some active surf that will be possible along the coast. Not so much today, but starting tonight and the parts of tomorrow. Wave heights, again, very quiet out there at the moment at around 1 to 2 feet according to the buoys, and higher out, further out towards sea at around 5 feet. But otherwise, here's what we got. We got some clouds that are developing out there. We'll watch for increasing clouds moving forward today, so any sunshine we're enjoying will not be lasting very long. There's a wave of energy over the ocean that will stay to our south, and another wave on land at the moment that will help to send some clouds in our direction. But otherwise, futurecast moving forward. Increasing clouds on the way for us today. We'll have more clouds overnight with a mostly cloudy sky. The clouds break up by your Friday. We'll have a partly cloudy sky. Notice the winds will be rather gusty as well. But once we head towards Friday evening, again, looking rather clear, maybe a few passing clouds, and that's about it. Looking pretty good as we head towards Saturday morning. Otherwise, not so much of a wind today, but by tonight we're gusting up to around 20 miles per hour at times, maybe 25 miles per hour along the coast. And then once we head towards Friday itself, gusts up to 30 miles per hour will be possible in many spots across the state. But otherwise, here's what temperatures did this morning. We fell to 2 below in the Bangor area. Not too bad in Washington County at around 13 degrees, and still above zero further off towards the north. But otherwise, our average high temperature should be 33 degrees. We'll be in the upper 20s to lower 30s. Today, tomorrow, Saturday, also Sunday before we're back in the mid-30s Monday, and then upper 30s to lower 40s Tuesday, and also into your Wednesday. So for today, we have upper 20s, increasing clouds, and that north breeze not too bad at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. By tonight, we have 16 degrees, mostly cloudy and breezy out there, and that north wind gusting up to around 25 miles per hour at times. Tomorrow, lower 30s, partly cloudy and breezy, northwest wind getting up to about 30 miles per hour. Let's check out your extended forecast brought to you by the Furniture Gallery. Mostly sunny on Saturday with highs in the upper 20s, lower 30s Sunday. We have a chance for snow in the forecast now, and then mostly cloudy Monday with highs in the mid-30s.
Thank you, Devin. There's a waiting list of people hoping to improve their reading, writing, and English speaking skills. Mary Taylor, the Executive Director of Literacy Volunteers of Bangor, says she's been there a long time and she has never seen as much of a need as there is right now. Taylor says you don't need a teaching background. She says you just need to be passionate about helping people. Chandra Cody has been volunteering for 4 months and she says she finds it very fulfilling.
I recommend it because I know there's a lot of people out there that need help in just so that way they can be part of their community, to do the things that we all take for granted, and knowing that I have a part in that and I can help out and form even this new friendship I didn't realize I was going to have. It was amazing.
Tutoring requires 1 to 2 hours a week. A certification training for new tutors begins March 18th. An on-demand tutor certification training is also available online. You can get more information at lvbangor.org or by calling their office at 947-8451. A now annual tradition is back in full swing at the library in Hamden. Running through Friday, the Edith Dyer Library is hosting mini golf at the library. The event is free and open to everyone. Youth Service librarian Erin Kane says the event is a great way to get kids and families who may not usually come in to check out everything the library offers.
You know the movie Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. I really pull on that because we get them in here and a lot of them are leaving with books.
For more information about mini golf at the library, head to library.hamdenmaine.go/calendar or find the story on our website. That's all for ABC 7 News at noon. Thanks for watching. I'm Susan Farley. We'll see you this evening on ABC 7 News at 6. Have a great afternoon.
I wanted to go, but my Jeep was blocked in. So she told me just to take the bike